You're watching Ticket TV. Like, share, and subscribe on your way in. All right, you guys. So, Ticket TV, like, share, and subscribe as y'all hop on in. Appreciate everybody that's going to join the stream, man. And we're going to get right into this video and talk about this. We've already talked about this a few times, but more and more information is coming out each time. And man, oh man, oh man, it gets worse and worse for NBA legend Dwyane Wade's son, Zaire. The reports are getting worse and worse surrounding this story. Now, this story had already kicked off where he had been arrested for felony domestic battery, if I'm not mistaken. The cops went to the house. The girl had lacerations all over, according to the reports. And this happened at 5:20 in the morning, which is crazy. So the neighbors heard all kind of screaming and stomping noises and called the cops. And so the cops came, investigated the scene, and arrested him, right? And he had faced multiple charges. They knocked it off into one charge, one felony charge. But now it's being reported from TMZ that this young fella, apparently, that there was a GUN found on the scene. Now, according to TMZ, it says that Dwyane Wade's son, Zaire, prosecutors say that the cops found an unregistered GUN after the domestic violence arrest for this guy, man. And as y'all see the report, it says cops found an unregistered in Zaire Wade's Burbank home after his domestic violence arrest, at least according to prosecutors. It goes on to say Dwyane Wade's eldest son appeared in a Pasadena courtroom Thursday for his arraignment in his domestic violence case and pled not guilty to a felony charge. And let me say this, you guys. I want to say this. A lot of people thinking that was the other one that turned into a she. That's not the one. That's not the one. It's a completely different one. That this is the older one. This ain't the one that turned into the she. So people was getting that confused. I know a lot of people was trying to say, "Oh man, Dwyane Wade, what's going on?" Blah blah blah. But the same. Nah, this is the other son. This is the most oldest son who was trying to play in the NBA, and he, was like this happened in California. So he obviously was out in Cali. He had this girl. I'm pretty sure they're not together now. And so, yeah, man. This is the aftermath. This is the aftermath of this situation. So that's not the one who turned into from a boy to a girl. That's not that. This is a whole different one, right? This is a 24-year-old one, all right? And he pled not guilty in court today in Pasadena, right? But this basically, as I said to you guys, he faces felony count of corporal injury to a partner, which is California Penal Code 273.5, and it includes a sentencing allegations of great violence. And so, yeah, all these things have been going on in Dwyane Wade's life. All these things have been going on in Dwyane Wade's life. Now, also, the situation back to talking about this gun, right? And so today, it was revealed in court that the unregistered handgun that was seized at the scene, the defense confirmed that the gun was not used in the alleged incident. And there are specific jurisdictional and legal reasons why separate criminal charges have not been filed at this stage, right? So in court, the prosecutors had noted that the firearm may have been legally purchased in another state that does not require firearm registration. Also, California law gives new residents a 60-day window to register out-of-state firearms. And because his residency timeline and the origin of the gun are still under investigation, a formal weapon charge cannot immediately be justified. And also, according to the statements that was made from Wade's defense attorney, Kevin Maktani, the handgun was merely present in the home. It was not used or to threaten or to harm the victim during that dispute. So yeah, all of these things right now are into play, and this is wild right here, bro. This whole situation, man, is unbelievable, you guys. But as we finish going through the actual, you know, article, it says, according to a reporter for the LA Magazine, in the courtroom, prosecutors told the judge cops found and confiscated an unregistered firearm at the alleged incident. As you know, Zaire was arrested last month after cops showed up to a Burbank home after receiving a call about people yelling and stomping around the home, sparking fears that a domestic disturbance or someone in distress could be inside that home. Now it goes on to say that they found Zaire and a woman with lacerations all over her face, and they arrested him. An emergency protection order was issued in court today, requiring him to stay away from the alleged victim and surrender all his firearms. Now he's out on bond, and a preliminary hearing for his case is set on September the 24th. Man, he better hope that they don't find that he was outside that window for them guns, because if they put that gun charge on him, man, you know, he's gonna have problems. I need to find out how much time it could be for an unregistered gun in California. I need to find that out. I think it was what I think. I think it was they usually don't charge you, to be honest with y'all, unregistered gun in your home. So, they usually don't charge it, right? So he ain't gonna that charge. That's why that charge ain't gonna come up. But they found it in there, man, and that's wild because the details surrounding this case, man. And if you guys will look at the things that surround this case, are wow, bro. I hope that we'll see how it pans out. I'll just tell y'all like that. All right. So salute to everybody that's in the building. And I noticed something right here. And even in this picture right here, they're using a WNBA basketball. They're using a women's basketball. These two guys. And look at that stuff on Dwyane Wade's wrist. What is all this stuff? Like, I don't know what's going on with these people, man, but it's very disturbing. You know what I'm saying? Very disturbing. The things that I've seen. And, I'm very disappointed in Dwyane Wade. You know what I'm saying? Ever since like after his 4th year in the league, I just been disappointed with this dude overall. Just about everything, man. It's just how he been carrying himself, the dressing, the fingernail polish, the polish line he said he was gonna get, all that stuff, man. And then after the math, the son that he had, that everybody was, it caused a big controversy when, the issue came up about the son turning into a daughter. And then this son right here with this. Overall, I'm just disgusted with Dwyane Wade. But y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Like, share, and subscribe. Salute everybody. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure y'all click those links below. Subscribe to the podcast show. You can donate support to the channel, Cash App, PayPal, or buy that weight loss formula. All the links are below. Peace.